Hi everyone, I am Apongde Armstrong Temukum for those who don't know me, and I'm glad to be with you once more. Uh, I wanted to share a small message with you today about the little hacks of life which I use to help myself grow. I'm not at the point where I want to be at presently, but I've seen a lot of change and a lot of progress in my life, and I just thought it wise to share this with you, and it could be helpful to one or two people out there. If there's one thing I learned a few years ago, that should be about 5 or 6 years ago. 6 years ago, I was at a point in my life where I was broken. I was down. I felt like there was no hope. All hope was lost. And fortunately for me, my elder sister, gave me a book which I think changed my life. The title of the book is Let Go of Whatever Makes You Stop by John L. Mason. And when I went through that book, when I read the book, oh God, my life changed. Honestly, my life changed. And my perspective on life, my approach towards life really changed. And I realized we can learn a lot by picking people's brains. And if you can't talk to people directly, you can pick people's brains by reading books written by people who have been through experiences, or at least who have a certain knowledge which you desire to acquire. Once I read that book, you know, it seemed like scales fell off my eyes. My approach towards life changed. And I decided that I was going to pick people's brains. And that hack of picking people's brains by reading books really changed my life drastically. Uh, Fortunately for me, I came into contact with uh, another friend who gave me one more book, Atomic Habits by James Clear. I read the book, and goodness me, I now discovered the power of discipline, of gradual process in anything that we do. You know, when I read the first book that I mentioned earlier, I wanted to do things. The change became so drastic, and I wanted to do things as fast as possible. And then at a point in time, I was getting overwhelmed by the changes in my life. So fortunately for me, I came in contact with a friend who gave me Atomic Habits. I read it, and to be honest with you, it helped me structure my life. I knew change was something which was constant, and I realized that the approach that I had after reading the first book wasn't the best. So I had to go about the change in my life gradually, gradually. And before you knew it, I started reading books, books upon books, books upon books, and I was picking the brains of those who wrote those books. And I promise you, this has been the best thing that has happened to me. Picking the brains of people who have knowledge in specific fields. But reading generally helps. If you read about fiction, you read about just anything, it helps you expand your mind. It helps you see things through another person's perspective. And to be honest with you, reading is something that can open doors for you. And then due to that desire to know more, to learn, I got another book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Napoleon Hill. I read the book and I noticed that there are just very few hacks in this world that can help you open doors. Like knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is key. But however, we live in a community. So knowledge alone is not enough. That is why a book like Napoleon Hill's How to Win Friends and Influence People helped me a great deal. And I just thought it wise to share this small hack with you. And I hope it helps one or two people out there. There are many other books on finances, on personal development, on economic growth, on financial growth, but I'll leave that for another video. And thank you for taking out time to listen to me. Have a good one.